Hello everyone and welcome back, it's Civil Guy here, and today I'm going to be unboxing the Drocon Traveler Drone. Before we get started, I just wanted to say be sure to leave a like and also hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. That way you'll be notified for my next upload. So yes, this is the Traveler Drocon drone. It's actually a reasonably priced drone. It's actually $109, which isn't too bad. You're not breaking the bank. It's not as much as the DJI Phantom or the Spark, but there's a reason for that. It's obviously a cheaper model. It's not going to have all the bells and whistles like the image stabilization or any of that other stuff. As a matter of fact, you could probably get some drones for even a cheaper price than this. Now, but since I'm only paying $100 and some odd dollars for this, I'm not really expecting a whole lot, but it should be good nonetheless. Alright, so now let's go ahead and pull this sucker out of here. There it is. As you can tell, it's kind of a medium-sized drone. It's probably not as big as a DJI Phantom, and it's probably not as small as a Spark, but it does look quite interesting. Now, mind you, this is my very first drone purchase, so I don't know what I'm getting myself into. We'll check out the video clips later in the video, but this is what it looks like so far. It doesn't look too bad. I'm noticing a little I guess manufacturing issue right there on the side. I'm gonna go ahead and set this to the side, and let's go see what's inside the rest of the packaging. In the packaging, you can tell you get 4 extra or spare blades. Now in the bag, it comes with an assortment of tools and useful components. It comes with an Allen wrench, a screwdriver. You get 4 of these blade end caps. It also comes with a charging cable. This also comes with a micro SD card, which is actually pretty cool. Although it's just 4 gigs, I'm not sure how much footage you can get from that, but that's what it comes with. And here's the user manual. All you have to do is just glance at it, and it's quite simple to grasp. As you can tell, it comes with a battery, just one though. It doesn't come with a spare. It kind of sucks, but. And down below here, as you can tell, it comes with a controller. I'm not quite used to any other controllers. I guess this is the standard to have 2 analog sticks and a few extra buttons. Batteries aren't included with the controller, so you're gonna have to supply those yourself. Also, there is a mount above the controller where you can mount a cell phone. The cell phone's not included. I mean, do I really have to say that? And here's the camera, and I'll be honest with you, the camera, from what I understand, is not the greatest. So yeah, from my understanding, it only shoots at 12 frames per second at 720p HD. If you want something better, I suggest looking elsewhere. But hey, if you're still curious, just stick around and you'll see some test video footage. But I'm going to go ahead and assemble this thing. I did not screw on the Phillips screws that connect these bottom guards onto the drone, mainly because I didn't want them to snap if it was to fall out of the sky. I would like them to just pop off. And here it is, fully assembled. All I'm missing is the micro USB to micro USB cable. Basically all you have to do is just plug it into the camera and also into the drone, and that's basically what powers the camera. And to answer any of you guys' questions, yes, you can view what you're recording from the drone using your phone if you connect through Wi-Fi. But also keep in mind, this does not have a GPS tracking feature. And if I push this button on the back of the drone, hold it for a few seconds, you should start to see lights flash. And here are some test clips of me just flying the drone. Controlling the drone is a very, I wouldn't say seamless task. It's actually kind of hard to hold the position when it's in midair. I found myself running several yards to find the drone and piece it back together, which is kind of a sad thing. I wanted to actually go a little higher than what you see in this video, but I really couldn't go too much higher or further because then the drone would be out of range, and it would be kind of hard for me to get it back. I'm so glad I didn't fly this over a lake, because I'm not quite sure whether I'd be able to fly it back to my home position. This does not have a GPS tracker on it, so you're going to be kind of out of luck if you're trying to find it and you lose it somewhere. But I was at this construction zone, and as you can tell, I had plenty of space to work with. The wind was blowing kind of hard though during this day, and there is a highway, actually a 4-lane road to the side of me, and the wind was blowing in that direction, so I had to be very careful. And also there were some power lines, so I had to be very careful. Here are a few pointers I want to just make sure I make clear before we go any further. Number 1, I am a novice flyer at drones, so I've never tried the DJI Phantom. I haven't tried any other drone but this one. So in terms of my experience is concerned, in terms of how I fly, basing it off of this one drone is probably not good at all, because most drones, I'm pretty sure, have a easier and better handling when it comes to holding its position when it's in the middle of the air. Unlike this one, I've had to fight against the wind, which is kind of a sad thing to have to admit, but I'm being honest here. The wind was kind of a big deal for me when I was really high on the mountain of dirt, when I was trying to get those shots above that highway that they were building. So I would say you shouldn't. I don't think it's required for you to have to fight against the wind in order to keep the drone in the air without moving around. I think if you want to purchase a drone, it has to be one that is stable and that's not going to move around a whole lot. I think this drone is having that issue mainly because of how lightweight it is, the materials that are used in making this drone. Also, I know I kind of stated this in the beginning, but I'm going to go ahead and reiterate. The camera, it's nothing to jump around about. It's not that good, but you could probably mount a different camera on here if it's light enough, like this one. And that's one of the main reasons why I didn't really spend a whole lot of time discussing the camera quality and video footage, because you could probably find a camera and mount it yourself on this drone. In terms of recommending this to somebody as a first drone, I would say, yeah, maybe, but you could also probably get another one for possibly half the price. This one, it's okay. I wouldn't say it's like a DJI Phantom, because it's not a DJI Phantom. It's a cheaper drone, and it'll get the job done for certain people if you become an expert at flying this thing, because I've had a pretty hard time just being able to look at my video that I was capturing, because I was too busy actually paying attention to the drone while it was in the air. I didn't want it to fly away somewhere in the middle of the street. You know, it's kind of too dangerous. I didn't even want to fly it in a neighborhood, because obviously it would probably run into some trees. I might fly it into somebody's yard. I was too afraid that, you know, there might be too many obstacles in the way. And as always, I just want to say thank you so much for subscribing and for liking the video. It really does mean a lot, and I just can't stress it enough. Thank you so much to everybody who has supported this channel from the near beginning till now. It's been a very rough journey, but it's been a great one. And I look forward to posting more content soon, so be on the lookout for that. I hope this video really does help you if you plan on purchasing a starter drone. If you just want to get into it, like I said, I probably wouldn't recommend this for the professionals out there who really need a drone to do actual aerial shots. I would recommend this for probably kids if you have $100 laying around. But there are also cheaper options out there. Just keep that in mind. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video.